Actress Elizabeth Hurley, 57, has revealed that working with Friends actor Matthew Perry, 53, was a nightmare due to his struggles with addiction. Liz's comments come after the pair's 2002 rom-com Serving Sarah had to be shut down on account of his dwindling health, something which Matthew openly talks about in his recently released memoir Friends, Lovers and a Big Terrible Thing. Speaking to Yahoo! Liz explained that she had only read excerpts of his book so far, but praised the actor on his writing abilities. She said, "It's quite interesting. He is a very funny writer, like he's a very funny man. He is an incredibly gifted comedian. His way with words is fantastic." The star went on to say that she has very fond memories of the actor who shot to international fame after playing Chandler Bing on sitcom Friends, but when working with him, his addiction affected his work. She added, "I have very fond memories of him. To be honest, it was a nightmare working with him at that time and, as it's now known, our movie was shut down because of his addiction." The star went on to say that the film, Serving Sarah, was in what is known as force majeure, a clause in contracts that frees both parties from an obligation due to unforeseen circumstances beyond their control. "We were in a force majeure and had to all sit at home twiddling our thumbs for some time," Liz shared. "It was tough. Obviously he was having a tough time, but he was still very charming and a lovely person to work with. But you could see he was suffering for sure." Tony Adams bids emotional farewell as Ellie Simmons' shock Strictly exit sparks backlash, opinion. Within the book, Matthew writes from his point of view about working with Liz, saying that both her and the film's director Reginald Hudlin were peed off over the shutdown. He wrote, "During Serving Sarah, the director was peed off. I'd ruined his movie. Elizabeth Hurley, my co-star, was peed off. She never got to do another movie, either." Following a 2-month stint at a private rehab center, Matthew returned to set in order to finish the film. Liz recalled, "That was a little tough, but he came back and he was fabulous." After returning to set, Yahoo reported that Matthew had to revoice everything that we shot before, with the star confessing that his speech was slurred in scenes before rehab. Having shot Serving Sarah at the same time as Friends, which finished in 2004, Matthew writes in his book that he struggled to cope with the double workload. In order to cope, he turned to drugs and alcohol, confessing that he would drink vodka out of a water bottle. Matthew said, "It was shot in Dallas and I was doing Friends at the same time, so it doubled my workload. And I was flying on a private jet drinking vodka out of a water bottle. I weighed 155 pounds, on my way to 128 pounds. I feel too sorry for that guy, he's going through too much, and it's me. And I remember that, and I didn't understand what was going on," Matthew added. "But again, I'm sorry, and I'm so grateful to not be that anymore." In a bid to get sober and curb his addictions, Matthew estimated that he has spent approximately $9 million and been to 6,000 Alcohol Anonymous meetings.